Good morning, Skalk van der Merwe speaking. Date of this recording is 31st of October 2021. Very short video in relation to the publication yesterday in Citizen newspaper of the newest regulations relating to vaccination injury in the workplace. That vaccination injury becoming either the liability of the compensation fund in certain exceptional circumstances, or it becomes the legal liability of the employer. If you are forced or have been forced in the workplace to vaccinate through so-called unlawful mandatory vaccination, unlawful because there is no law in South Africa giving this mandate any substance, then you can now claim for that injury. It's a personal injury, it's based in civil law, it's a court case that will come, or simply being referred to the Compensation Commissioner through the ornery in processes relating to injury on duty, IOD. Okay, how do you prove this? It's called chain evidence. If you have any vaccination injuries, what you do is you will have to do a proper chain of date, time, place, what happened. The best is to go to your doctor if you have anything, get medical reports as soon as possible, and then record that in fully. Keep the originals of those documents. Don't rely on copies. If you have copies, take them to the police station so that they can be certified. The onus is going to be on you to prove that there's a nexus, there's a chain, there's a relationship, let's call it that, between the vaccination and the injury that you have later on. What are injuries? Injuries literally right through from headaches, severe headaches, right through to very, very severe injuries where people are basically disabled. Blood clotting, these types of things. Please also keep in mind that if a person, unfortunately, and we never hope that, and we will pray for you if it happens to your family, but if a person dies because of the vaccination, of course, you also have a claim in law relating to that. Once again, chain evidence is going to be crucial. Chain evidence, as I said, meaning that you will have to have a time, date, place, what happened, every little step, so that we can trace it back to the vaccination. Of course, if for some reason you contemplate, even by choice, even if it's your choice to vaccinate in the workplace because of a so-called unlawful now mandatory vaccination policy, please go to your doctor before you get the jab, so that the doctor can assess if there is any comorbidities, or if he can give you a clean bill of health to say this person does not have any illnesses, etc., etc. Put that in writing, make a medical report, so that we know that if there are any injuries afterwards, it's very easy then to relate back to the vaccination. Uh, Guys, we're going to fight this thing. It's going to be a landslide the moment that people start realizing that the vaccination injury because of mandatory vaccination in workplaces are real. When they start experiencing these things, it's going to be a landslide. It's going to overflood courts, as it is. So the better your case is, the better chance you will have that lawyer, an attorney, advocate will take your case and run with that case. Skalk van der Merwe, and I hope you have a pleasant day today.